Why you want to talk about darkness? The whole universe is enveloped by darkness, dark energy, and dark matter. Scientists today say it. They say what you see light is only a spot. It's like a bubble in a water bottle. Light is like a bubble in a water bottle. But the water is the real thing. The bubble is simply what appears. That is not the real thing. So the sun, of course, we know is the source of energy. But they say what keeps the sun tight and the round shape is the energy, dark energy around it. So the dark matter and dark energy is million times more powerful than sun. Like the bubble, air bubble inside a water bottle is just air trapped with the pressure of all the water particle molecules. Now water is heavier, so much more powerful, heavier than the air. So similarly, the whole universe is filled with energy which you cannot see, which you don't know, and you think there is nothing in it. The black holes, the scientists what they say, the black holes which can just swallow the sun. Our earth and sun, our solar system is simply escaping, moving in between huge black holes. It's trying to move in between black holes. Because so many black holes are in the universe. And if the sun gets really little close to that, it just sucks the whole sun. And nobody knows where it disappears. So the whole universe is filled with that energy which is not seen. That's why it's called dark energy, dark matter. What is art? From where poetry comes? Is that what you are asking? What does it do? Oh. What is art? Anything that you appreciate becomes art. You know? A heap of stone is lying somewhere and you think it's just a heap of stone. But if it is little bit arranged and you start appreciating, it becomes an art. In a piece of paper, you start putting the colors, throw the colors haphazard, and you start appreciating as a painting, then it becomes an art. It gives you some meaning, isn't it? So when you play with the words and you write, and for poetry, it comes from a subtle level of mind. When your breath flows in a particular rhythm, a particular nadi or channel in you gets opened, and in that particular moment, something comes up and you write. Right? Where the words rhyme. So it's a gift. Imagination is a gift. It's all how the consciousness expresses itself, your mind expresses itself. Right? And when you appreciate, it becomes art. If you don't appreciate, it's just some words blabbering, then that's what it is. See, the modern poetry, it needs certain intelligence to appreciate that. Have you read modern poetry? See? Let me do something. A leaf ruffles on the ground. Water carries it along. That's it. And the way you write it, a leaf ruffles on the ground, water carries along. This is a poetry. And now you can give you so many meanings. Got it? Instantaneously. The time has, then you can interpret, yeah. A leaf is on the ground. Leaf was on the air, it came to the ground. It was on the ground, means it's almost dead, it fell on the ground. And it's the love that make it carry along. Water is synonymous to love, and water carries it along. Yeah, so with every desperate moment, there is a hope. Yeah? So you can interpret it in many ways. Poetry is that. Is words carrying the feelings a little exposed and a little covered. What is it? Poetry is words capsuling the feelings a little exposed and a little hidden or covered. Yeah. That's what it is. A little mystic and little obvious. You know? A poet said to God, this is something new. A poet is saying to a God, you are in control of the world, but make it more obvious. To those it is obvious, they became the saints. Those who don't see you are in control of the world, they struggle. Right? That's what mind says, right? If someone appreciates you, say, oh, that person is trying to hook me in. And if they don't appreciate it, they are jealous. Same thing if you are rich, oh, they are attending to me because I am rich, oh, they are interested in my purse. If they don't, then you say they are arrogant, they are jealous of me. My God. The mind plays so many tricks, so many tricks. Similarly, someone can get into this labor union mindset. You know what is the labor union mindset? I don't want to listen to anybody. Everybody is against me. Who is against you? A mind makes a whole bubble about it. They think, someone is trying to control me, dominate me, harass me. The other day, one person came, everyone is harassing me in the work. So, how could everyone harass you? You must be doing something really horrible. Everyone is harassing me in my work. You know? This is labor union mentality. Because one doesn't feel good about oneself and then they project it on everybody else. So everybody is bad, everybody is after me. Who is after you? What do they want to get by harassing you, making you miserable? You make yourself miserable. Got it? Yeah? You make yourself miserable. You know, many companies, establishments suffer because there is one manager sitting there like that. And he thinks he wants to show his power or her power, his or her power. And he plays all these sort of tricks, doesn't realize he is cutting the tree in which he is sitting. There are people like this. You know, when in World Bank, Rajita and Christoph Glaser went and they conducted the program, Tilak's program. Many of these things came up, isn't it, Rajita? Complete transformation in them just in 3 days, 3 hours each day. Course, now they have said all the World Bank employees must do this course. They have incorporated, no? They have incorporated in their leadership training program, Art of Living program, TLX. They have said all this Africa and different countries, the leaders should do this, do the Kriya. I've just put only short Kriya in that. Long Kriya gave too much, as I said, only little bit Kriya. And that is bringing sense to people, you know, make them wake up. Otherwise, in many countries, they feel they are being victimized by somebody else. The victim consciousness haunts this world. That's why many countries remain poor, because they feel, oh, I am a victim of. When you find yourself victim, you don't have power, you feel weak. Same with women empowerment. Don't ask anybody to empower you. You have a place, you ascertain your place. Don't go and ask people, oh, you should empower us, you know. Many women activists are so angry. Isn't it? Women activists are so uptight and angry. In them there is always rebelliousness, anger, and it doesn't lead you anywhere. I'm not saying all. Some women activists are so agitated and angry, I tell you, but anger it's not going to lead you anywhere. You best a calm, serene mind, yeah, ascertain. You have position, you claim it. Right? So it's all in our own mind, Yeah. See, if you are not looking beautiful, don't feel yourself low because someone else is beautiful. They may have beautiful body, you have a beautiful mind. Remember that. Remember that. Not everybody with a beautiful body has a beautiful mind. Sometimes look at their face, it looks so dull. Somebody may have a beautiful mind also, they may not have sharp intellect. You have better sharp intellect. Look into what you have. Same way, someone may have a lot of money, so what? They have money, so what? You have talent, you have heart, you have something. So when you start comparing with somebody else, you forget there is a dimension deep inside you which is much bigger than everything else, which gives everything to everybody. When you latch on to that, you will get over all these complexes. Do you see what I'm saying? The world is ridden with is full of so many complexes in the mind. You should overcome those complexes. And what can make you come out of complexes? Not psychotherapy, spirituality. Latching on to the inner space that would lift you from all complexes, inferior, superior, exterior, interior, and all type of irreal and irritating complexes. Everything will go. You will find that so nice, so peaceful. And in Hindi there is a saying, man meeta ho to jag meeta. When there is sweetness inside of you, then everything around you is also sweeter. I know. Look. Life itself is an art. Okay, art of living. Art can be business, but don't think business is an art. You can say business is an art in a sense. You should maneuver properly how to do your business in a very complex, corrupt world, how to keep ethics and still do your business. This is an art in that sense. Okay. Now here again in business, it's a different phenomenon. You have to watch out about the market. You can't say, I don't care what the market is, I will create my own thing. No. Business is a different art. It's not like the fine arts. I was talking about the fine arts when in fine arts you don't look at others' art. You allow the creativity to come out. Business is dealing in the world, in the market. So there you should know what others are doing, how others' packages are. Suppose you are selling a product, you should be very well aware how others are marketing it. Got it? And what price structure they are keeping. All that you need to look into. Okay. Are you all hungry? You haven't had dinner? Haven't had dinner, no? Dinner not yet, no? You had dinner? No. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Now the Nadi says keep quiet. Yeah. Both Nadi works, then keep quiet. Don't say anything. Meditate. But they change, everything changes. The whole universe is of changes. Change, change, change. So after dinner, what time they meet again? Quarter to 9 they meet and watch some knowledge and all that, huh? And get into silence, right? Oh, yeah. You have no choice. Have you any choice? Sooner or later, everybody has to do that. No choice. You cannot uh, take credit for your good qualities. That's how you are. Now, this sunflower cannot say, I am yellow. It didn't do anything to become yellow. It's made yellow. And this rose cannot say, oh, look, I am so pink. I made myself pink. How can you make yourself pink? Any good qualities, talents you have, you can't take credit for it. That's how you are made. And the way I am, that's how I am made. So you can't even take credit for, of course, you shouldn't take credit, the debit for your negative qualities. You can't take credit for your positive qualities. That's how I am. Do you see what I'm saying? So, however you are, that's how. Any good qualities or talents you have, you can't take credit for it. That's how you are made. Good. Make good use of that rebelliousness. There is wherever there is injustice, fight. But fight with a smile. Yeah. Fight with me. Ah. Fight against illiteracy, fight against injustice, fight against lack. Hmm. Go ahead, do it. Fight. And in the course of fighting, there is always up and down. Never mind, you should mind it. Okay, come what me. Fight. That's it. That's why you need to identify what's your dharma. If If your Nietzsche, if your Dharma is to teach or to fight or to convince, or to serve, whichever is your Dharma, whichever is your nature at that moment, you should go with that. So you can do all four also you can try. First you teach and educate, and so if it's not possible, then try to convince and marketing techniques. What is it? Courage? What is it? Huh? Course. Convince and coerce them and cajoling and all that, and that doesn't work. Okay, serve them. Nothing works, then fight. Got it? Use all these steps. Okay. It's very natural for you. That what is natural to you, that's Dharma. Like rebelliousness, she says, it's natural for her. She can rebel. Every moment she can rebel anywhere, anything. Anywhere, no? Yeah. So that's her Dharma. Yeah. So your Dharma, you identify. It becomes so obvious. You feel absolutely at home and feel comfortable doing it. See, any of this is difficult. To teaching, is it? You think it's easy? My goodness, it's such a big headache. In Telugu language, there is a saying, a teacher is supposed to teach the student and forget what he has learnt. Because without forgetting what you have learnt, you have no liberation. You learn, but you should forget all that and become totally hollow and empty. So a teacher is supposed to learn whatever he learnt in whichever field, he has to pass it on to the disciple and forget. Before that he cannot forget. So this is the rule of a teacher. What? Learn, teach and forget. Anyway, nature will make you, as you become old, you start forgetting everything. Right? As you become old and old and old, you forget everything. Now, there is a very funny saying in Telugu. It says, having made you my student, having taught you, I lost my reputation. You could never learn, I could never forget. Because I'll say, who is your guru? Who is your teacher? So you will say, so and so is my teacher. What have you taught you? So having taken you as my student, I lost my reputation. You could never learn, I could never. It sounds very good in Telugu. Nook patam cheppi naak manam poya means mera maan chala gaya. That means my reputation, no? What do you say? Nook patam cheppi naaku manam poya, nook vache ledu, naak marche ledu. You could never learn it, I could never forget it. So, teaching is a very tough job. And fighting is not an easy job too. That's a tough job. Then convincing, cajoling, selling is not an easy job. Correct? And serving is also a great challenge. You do all good things, you serve people, still they blame you. Yeah. You do all that possible, all the good thing, whatever you do, still you can't make someone happy. So serving is also not a easy job. So anything you take, if you see from one angle, everything is so difficult. And okay, everything, doing anything is difficult. Let me keep quiet. You think that is easy? That is even more difficult. So life, doing something is not easy. Not doing anything is also not easy. So, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribo. Birthdays come.